fulfilling the circle mallet of the Sarafan, you are hereby damned. The pleasures of the flesh are no longer yours. You have but one purpose, damned warrior. You will serve us for eternity.
Porra, finalmente me mudando. Finalmente o dia da mudança está dia 28. O dia dos dias.
The tavern's closing. Best be on your way, stranger. What? No mug of ale for a weary traveller from distant Corhagen? I can reward you well, for I am of noble blood. I stay open for no man in these dark times. Things come with the night that no sane man would welcome. And so I left, cold of heart and soul, forced to the road and the long, bitter night.
Do Second? Como assim do Second? Tô vendo meus BOs aqui de coisa aqui, pô. De mudança aqui.
Him? End it now.
Ah, sim, vai ter que quebrar lá a parede lá.
They victors, suffering to the conquered. Ironic that now I was the one suffering. Not anything as pedestrian as physical pain, rather the cruel jab of impotent anger. The hunger for revenge. I didn't care if I was in heaven or hell. All I wanted.
Ah, nem conversei, vou abrir o buraco mesmo e foda-se.
Sometimes.
Porra, mano, credo, nem conheço mais.
Necromancer Mortanius offered me a chance for vengeance, and like a fool, I jumped at his offer without considering the cost. Nothing is free, not even revenge.
You will have the blood you hunger for.
I awoke to the pain of a new existence, in a dank womb of darkness and decay. The sanctuary spell enables me to travel to my crypt, where the soil of my grave provides me respite. I often resort to this when I am weak and need nourishment. Reputed to have been ripped from the chest of the greatest vampire to have ever existed, Janos Audron, the heart of darkness restores vampiric...
R$3.000 de mudança.
Life is precious, Janos discovered, as it was torn, throbbing and bleeding from his own body. This ancient vial bears with it a dark gift indeed, for with it my life force is increased. These ancient symbols of power contain raw magical energy that increases my own
porque vai ser
capacity to
mudança e o
summon
cara vai
energy
pintar
for
aqui.
the spawning of spells.
Entendeu? Ele vai...
Within the walls of these chambers I could find respite, and if I so chose, resume my journey when my weariness abated. The world had changed to my eyes. I had not expected such cruelty from the light, for in the embrace of the sun I could find no comfort, only malice. This would change in time for the worse, along with other things. When rainfall comes, vampires are wise to find shelter from its acidic touch. Bay Victus! Bay Victus! Bay Victus! Bay Victus! These curious devices hurl bolts of whirling energy and eviscerate my human enemies by stripping ragged flesh from blood-stained bone.
Qual outro? Ah, todos são bons. Tirando o Blood Omen 2. O Blood Omen 2 ele é ruim, mas ele é bom. Tem seus momentos. O Defiance é o de 2003. O Defiance é o melhor. Meu favorito também.
Hunger and weakness are no bar to vengeance's call. I would find my slayers and send them back whence I came.
Kill you, bastard! If we put you down once, we can do it again.
What trickery is this? Their sneering faces were forever etched upon my memory. I had crossed death for this moment. My mind was empty save for one thought. I would kill. There is no greater release than that from vengeance sated. With my assassins dead, my quest was over. Bay Victus!
'Tis not over, Cain. These fools were merely the instruments of your murder, not the cause. Look to their masters, look to the pillars, and gain way to the fortress of the mind.
This was where the bloody deed of my murder took place. I would not be kind to the denizens that lurk here. They would taste my steel, and I their blood.
Caralho, muita coisa.
The necromancer had offered me no warning as to what my resurrection would entail, and yet I must confess in my haste I had not sought one. Was his gift a curse? I would seek the pillars for an answer.
Nossa. Sai, desgramado.
Pillars of Nosgoth. Even in life, few sights have moved me such as this. I marvel that such beauty should grace our dying world. Night dawns, and with it, the vampire grows stronger.
Nopraptor, your madness has shattered our dreams and blinded you.
Keep your distance, or I'll send you back to hell, spirit!
There is nothing left of me to fear, vampire. I'm only a shadow of my former self, Ari, the balance of the Circle of Nine. Even so, I can provide the answers you seek.
I seek only a cure.
There is no cure for death, only release. You must destroy the sorcery that is now poisoning Nosgoth. Only then will you realize peace. The Nine of the Protectors of Hope were sworn to use their powers to preserve our world. Now these pillars have been corrupted by a traitor. My murder at the hands of this beast drove my love Nopraptor mad. Now he spreads misery and pain among the Circle, crumbling the very foundation of Nosgoth. You must restore balance. You must right the pillars of Nosgoth.
I care not for the fate of this world.
Then for yourself, Cain. Beware the unspoken.
Nopraptor, with his blind act of vengeance, threatened to destroy all of Nosgoth. Each Circle member was bonded to the pillar he served. The pillars reflected the mental state of their servants, and as the minds of the Circle degenerated and descended farther into dementia, the pillars crumbled. To restore them, each member of the Circle had to die, and the artifact that served as their link to the pillar had to be returned. Only when all the pillars were restored did Ariel claim my curse would end. And so, my hunt for Nopraptor began. These beacons serve as landmarks during my flights in bat form. Once I have committed their locations to memory, I can always return. In bat form, I can travel great distances with ease. From my vantage in the heavens, no region of Nosgoth is forbidden to me. While it is true that natural light weakens a vampire, magical light can have many uses indeed. While it is true that
Isso é o que, caralho? Até o Ken tá tomando dano aqui. Ai, caralho. Agora eu vou criar uma nova regra no canal. Qualquer um que pedir jogo vai ser banido durante 24 horas. As últimas lives antes da mudança. Dia 28 é o grande dia. Torcer pra ter essa internet lá, né?
As daylight chases darkness, the vampire's power wanes. My lupine form enables me to move like lightning and leap over obstacles barring my path. But the guise of the wolf brings with it its own kind of hunger and rage.
Pobre só se fode. Se for pobre maranhense, então... mais fudido tá. Vampiro deve tudo feder, né? Não pode tomar banho, né? Eu prefiro não imaginar. Prefiro não. Os lobichones.
One must be wary in dealing with the spirit forges.
Ah, essas forjas aqui eu nem
The
vou.
wraiths and shades that inhabit them offer items beyond mortal dreams in exchange for a sampling of your blood. The wraithsmiths forge their items with forfeit souls.
Eles sempre puxam meu sangue, essas forjas. Essas forjas aqui tem um cenário inteiro dentro de uma forja. É que eu não vou... Eu não vou fazer, mas tem um cenário inteiro dentro de uma parte da forja. Bem rápido, né? Assim, né? Vai.
The energy bolt employs magical force in its rawest form. A messy spell, but a potent one nonetheless.
Um paninho. Porra, que merda, cara. A mudança é muito chato, cara. Puta que pariu. Leva a mão não, meu irmão. Mudança é uma coisa... Não só isso, é mudar perto do fim do ano, cara. Sabe? É mudar perto do final do ano. Canalha. Ai. Ah. Da puta. Agora vai. Pega. Vai morrer quem? Quase. Na verdade, quase é o caralho. Eu vou morrer agora. Muito inteligente eu sou, né? Fala aí. Ah, não morri nada. Porra, cara. É a pior coisa que tem, cara. A pior época pra se mudar. Cadê a oferenda? Ai, caralho. Puta que pariu. Cara, eu tenho que passar por aqui. Ah, puta, vai me matar.
The Heart of Darkness.
Canalha do caralho. Puta, cara. Caralho. O bicho me acertou ali feroz. Ai. Ah, pouca vergonha, né? The Heart of the Dark. E o jogo quase travou ali, ele se segurou ali. Não vai gastando o coração das trevas não, senão vai chegar o coisa que vai me encher o saco.
The Heart of Darkness.
Ai. Puta, eu devia ter matado os caras. Cara, quando eu pego a armadura lá de espinhos, que os bichos me esbarram em mim. Ah, maravilha.
Come, drink from us. Your strength has increased, for our blood enhances.
Que maravilha, o YouTube já tá mostrando as minhas lives. Dá, pô, tu não viu chupando ali o sangue ali, sendo lobo?
The village of Nachtholm was typical of Nosgoth peasantry. Yet amidst the farmers and smithies of the quiet country life prowled brigands and cut purses.
Precisa, pô. Como é que eu vou sair na porrada com os malucos? Que isso, cara? Foi acertado por... Pelo quê? Olha lá. O bom do lobo é a velocidade, cara, pra passar pelos cenários e tal. Quem faz isso a primeira vez... Quem joga o jogo pela primeira vez não... Cara, essa sala, ela sempre me intrigou. Eu sempre acho que era uma forja de alguma coisa pra fortalecer as armas. Caralho, a 4, ela sempre me deixou intrigado. Cheia de trigo.
I employ, this is perhaps the cruelest, causing my victim's body to shrink on itself, crushing bones and rupturing organs till the pressure inside bursts the sack of
Dá umas
fleshy
patadas
skin,
ele.
spraying its contents for all
O
to
lobo
see.
dá umas patadinhas. Pô, era pra eu ter começado a live mais tarde, mas o cara da mudança veio aqui. Cara, que delícia quando tu joga com o controle direito. Né? Tu vê, eu só esbarrei uma vezinha ali. Olha o templo lunar lá. Caralho. Ah, mas não era pra cá? Eu já fiz merda, hein? Deixa eu beber sangue aqui. Ali é pra voltar depois quando eu pegar.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us.
Beber.
The rain will do you no harm, for our blood preserves.
Aqui ainda não tô forte o suficiente pra esse pedregulho do capiroto aqui. Isso aqui é depois, quando eu pegar... Caramba, ele ainda tem material pra fazer do Soul River? Eu pensei que ele já tinha lançado tudo que podia já. Mankai tem filhos, rapaz. Ele não tem tempo pra isso mais não. Ah, eu não entro no canal dele tem mó tempão. Sabe onde eu peguei essa versão desse jogo com as legendas? Na página oficial do Facebook, cara, do jogo, do BR.
This lunatic was delighted to see me. Perhaps his madness would reveal a greater truth.
The bastards in Stenchen Crow shun me as Nosgov shuns them. I know what it means to be an outsider vampire. I fear you not. But remember this, there are others who will speak to you, so long as you know how to look.
Ah, aquele ali são os guardiões, pô. São os guardiões antigos das forjas lá que o Raziel absorve. Não é isso? Ah, o Marcelinho Carioca, hein? Que bizarra essa história do Marcelinho Carioca. Que bizarro. E pensar que esse maluco ia no meu prédio direto comer uma morena lá.
The town of Stenchen Crow bore with it the infamous aroma of its inhabitants. In life, I would not have graced the place with my presence. In death, I merely added to the stench.
Adicionei o fedor.
The blood of
Não,
ages
sabia a
flows
volta.
so sweet. Come, drink from us.
E quando eu pegar o...
The gypsies, purveyors of distrust and superstition. Most of their babble should be taken with a pinch of salt, since the gypsies often tinker with weary travelers' minds. However, a few gypsies have something interesting to say. There are benefits to traveling beneath a human guise. The threat to my person is lessened, and much information can be gleaned. However, the illusion is flimsy, and any act of aggression on my part can break the spell.
Something is amiss. The wagons from Avernus just never turned up.
Vassabunt lay, its glory now stained and faded, a faithful child in the looming
Não, eu tô falando dos os que o Raziel mata lá.
retreat.
São todos ex-guardiões dos pilares, caceta.
Something's not right. The pilgrims go in, but I ain't never seen one come out.
Vai acabar já já essa porra aqui.
At times, my magic extends into very exotic disciplines, such as the manipulation of time. I am able to slow time down so I can move about, quick as a wolf, while all others move as though they were mired in mud. Nopraptor's keep lay west of Vassabunt.
Nossa,
I would seek to cut the cancer from its heart.
É, eu não sei se são os mesmos, mas aqueles lá do... Coisa são os guardiões antigos. Vai acabar a qualquer momento essa...
Hail, stranger. What can I get?
Shop.
Aye, I've heard of a wise oracle who lives in the mountains to the north.
Ué, eu tinha que dar... Puta, vai acabar a qualquer momento.
There's an evil in the air. I can feel it. The wind carried screams from the west. I couldn't help but smile. Someone else in this world was
Porra,
suffering
fudeu, meu irmão.
more than I.
Vou tomar dano a rodo aqui. Corre. Quanto tempo, bebê. A qualquer momento. A qualquer momento voltaria ao normal. Mano, eu não consigo...
The gaping maw of
Agora foi.
Raptor's retreat rained upon Nosgoth all his pain and misery. The disease begged to be cleansed.
Não, é engraçado que no Raptor é o único que eu mato sem o escudinho ali. Sim, essa roupa ele usa no Blood Omen, é o disfarce dele. Cara, o Blood Omen 2 ele não é tão ruim assim. Ai, cara, ele tem seus bons momentos.
Raptor was renowned through Nosgoth for his tricks of the mind, telepathy and telekinesis. Pilgrims traveled from all across the land seeking the comfort of his lies. I sought not his wisdom, but his life.
Vou tentar pular aqui direitinho, sem fazer. Até que eu não... Eu fiz algumas estripulias aqui, mas... Ah, que susto, cara. A música já mudando. Tipo, esse jogo tem uma vibe muito foda. Ai, caralho, tem uma vibe muito foda. No Raptor deve ser da Terra do Zero, né? Porque tem uma cabeção.
You dare intrude upon my sanctuary? Can I not mourn in peace? Leave and let my solitude be complete.
Ah, merda. Se o Dark Prophecy tivesse sido lançado, com certeza teria coisa do 1. Que o Ken teria que voltar no passado pra ele pegar a Soul River purificada. Ai, caralho. Quer dizer, seria o certo, né? Abriu, será que fechou, cara? Deixa minimizada a live, pô, pra dar view no canal.
You cannot see the spirit who have so shut your eyes. What will become of love? I see Omen down your
The cretin squandered life and left it seeping on the floor. Such waste was a travesty. Perhaps Nupraptor needed to be taught a lesson as to the value of blood. The cretin squandered life and left it seeping on the floor. Such waste was a travesty. Perhaps Nupraptor needed to be taught a lesson as to the value of blood. When conjured, the energy bank permits me access to mass amounts of magical energy for a brief period of time. However, when the moment passes, I will be drained of all magic, unable to cast even the simplest of spells.
Canalhas. Puta, cara, entrei de novo. Ah, não entendi. Ah.
From the depths of the retreat's eye sockets, I viewed Nosgoth in a
E
different
aí,
fashion.
Danilo, o
The glass
Franco.
seemed to warp the image
Dia
and
28,
taint the
tô me
color.
mudando.
As if Nosgoth needed assistance in making its corruption apparent.
Dia 25, o grande dia. 28, melhor dizendo, 28.
Should this object strike an enemy, rot and decay would instantly eat their flesh and leave only a pool of blood and tissue. For a time after, the
Ah, que susto, eu pensei que o jogo tinha travado. E essa porta, por que não abriu, caralho? Que é a minha burrice aqui, ó. Não abriu, caralho. Vou pra cá, pra mesma rua. Acabei fechando, tipo, o pessoal lá daquela mudança. Mandou R$1?
Putin Bilvelikin lideron de Lanvicer Rossian. Budet Lieto Putin, Guidenas Velikis de Korol Sobleisnenia.
Grande russo. Valeu pelo umzinho. Tinha que dar 10zinho, pô, pela minha mudança aí. A única coisa ruim de mudar, cara, é botar o apartamento tudo em ordem. Porra, é uma merda. Cara, não tem tanto móvel aqui não. O problema é tu botar tudo direitinho no teu quarto, sabe? Botar a cortina, botar os coisas, sabe? A música. Abriu. Sabe, é isso que demora.
So, Malik, have you come to fail the circle once more? Leave, Paladin. I do not need your protection. Come, Cain. Come, share my pain.
Não, encher de porrada esse mundo.
So, this was the mentalist Nupraptor, this broken, pathetic little man. Yet crippled as he was, he would not yield without battle. Very well, old fool. If it is death you seek, I will not deny you.
Ai.
They victor!
Matei.
Perhaps the head of her beloved will convince Ariel that I have accomplished my task.
Molezinha, né?
The mace is amongst my most useful of weapons, for it merely stuns my victims, allowing me ample time to feed. I placed Nupraptor's head before the Pillar of the Mind, and watched on as it dissolved into the stone. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored. Nupraptor was but the genesis. Forever tainted by his madness, the circle was beyond redemption. For them, absolution lay only in death. In me, they would find their deliverance. But first I had to defeat their shepherd. Malek, defender of the Nine, lay in a keep to the far north, past Vassabunt. It was time for me to test the wrath of the Pillar of Conflict.
Death in the circle breathes life to the pillars. For every pillar there is a token. Only with these shall they be restored. But to reach a warrior, you must first breach his ward. Find Malek and destroy him. Only then will the circle fall.
The Heart of Darkness.
Please, help me, kind sir! Please, help sir!
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. Your magic energy recovers more quickly for our blood enhances.
The Heart of Darkness.
Ai, caralho. Pronto.
Years ago, word reached us of a strange pestilence that had laid siege to a few remote villages far east. But the rumors failed to prepare us for the horror that was the plague. Corhagen, my home. The finest city in all of Nosgoth, rich in vanity and conceit. I had no delusions as to the welcome I would receive. Death and disease stalked these streets. Bodies lay most in the very spots in which fate had taken them. A perfect homecoming.
'Tis the plague, my lord. It eats at our bodies. There is no hope. Unclean! Begone! Save yourself! Unclean!
Uau. Bosta. Que inferno. Ai.
The Heart of Darkness. Invoking this spell cloaks me under a protective aegis. Whatever spell is cast at me will be reflected back at the caster, leaving me unharmed. It will only last for a short time, however, before leaving me vulnerable once more. Repel. Invoke.
Ah, cara. Ah.
Bay Victus! Bay Victus! Bay Victus! Bay Victus! Bay Victus!
Ah. Ah.
Bay Victus! gangs of undead fall swiftly to deception. With the bone armor, they are not as eager to challenge me.
Caralho, cara, os bichos. Me deixam.
Brave Victus!
Please, help me, kind sir!
Porra.
"'Tis the plague, my lord. It eats at our bodies. There is no hope."
This cleanses my body of any dangerous poisons. Quite useful with all the filth I find myself surrounded by. Bone armor. Brave Victus! Medley of death and evisceration. Let fate choose my enemy's demise. Ah, the mythical oracle you seek. He said to dwell where the grass touches the snow, where the light touches the dark, across yonder mountains. Malek's bastion, perched defiantly on the mountaintop, black as night against the blanket of snow. What manner of man would choose a land so harsh and utterly devoid of life?
I know you are here, demon. The stench of death clings to you.
The interior was as cold and sterile as the snow outside, with empty suits of armor and sharp, cruel steel lining the walls.
Ué? Ah.
My warriors are but shadows of my skill, child.
Tá, depois eu dou, eu tô ocupado, né? Eu tô ocupado, não vou parar o que eu tô fazendo pra coisar, pô.
The towering metal structure gave birth to these wraiths. I could hazard only a guess at its function. Fusing the souls of long-dead warriors to their armor so that they may do battle once again. Life without blood? What a travesty!
Do you hope to best me, Cain? Do not worry. Your challenge will not go unmet.
Porra, mas... Tô entendendo aqui. Ah.
The heart of darkness.
Your undeath does not make you immortal, vampire.
Ah. Ah, cara, que sacanagem. Eu chego levando dano aqui.
The Heart of Darkness. The Heart of Darkness.
Come to slay the slayer of vampires, have you?
E aí, doutor Tonhão?
My eyes yearned from lack of contrast. My mouth ached for want of blood. In this cold wasteland, food was scarce, and my hunger grew.
Ele vai cair duro a qualquer momento aqui. Porra! Ah, caceta, o que foi agora? É, pô, do vampiro, Tem que mijar já. Rapaz, essa aqui é a pior parte do jogo, que tu não tem life aqui. Na verdade até tem mais lá na frente. Vai que tá acabando o escudo. Olha, só agora que eu pego uma pequena porção de life. Caramba, cara. Cara, aqui eu vou queimar alguns coraçõezinhos aqui. Pra passar direto. Tá que pariu, cara.
The Heart of Darkness. A corpse held court on a tattered throne, grinning malignantly at me through blackened teeth.
It is not often that a man sees his own corpse. It is a sobering experience. But I am far less interested in my own corpse than I am in yours. Prepare yourself, vampire!
The Heart of Darkness.
Ah, na hora que eu fiz a parada ele...
Havoc and malice. Their presence in my hands keeps me from employing magic. Yet rest assured, they do little to hamper my relish for slaughter. Twould seem Malik's destiny with my blade was postponed. Perhaps Ariel could offer further guidance.
Puta, cara, fudeu.
Ve Victus! Ve Victus! High upon the face of these cliffs, hidden amongst the complex network of caves, the underground sanctity of the wise oracle of Nosgoth lay sleeping. Perhaps it was time to brave the winds and seek out this oracle from the vantage point of the heavens.
Oh, little vampire, the game grows interesting. But with so many pawns, can you find the true player?
is a fragile thing. One minor shock properly timed can render them catatonic and ripe for feeding.
O jogo é maravilhoso, meu bebê. Esse jogo aqui é magnificamente maravilhoso.
The nights can get very cold around here, stranger. I can help you get through it.
Ai, caralho. Eu levei
The Heart of Darkness.
pra ficar esperto aqui já. Velho, todos nós um dia vamos ficar. Ou morrermos antes, né? Melhor morrer antes, sempre, né? Essa parte aqui do jogo é uma das mais chatas, cara, porque é um labirinto do caralho isso aqui. E se tu não prestar atenção nas paradinhas que é pra marcar, tu se ferra. Vai ter que voltar tudo de novo. Tá vendo? Ai, porra. Puta que pariu, hein? Agora fodeu. Ah não, tem a paradinha ainda. Sem esse escudo aqui, meu irmão, tu até passa daqui, mas tem muito prejuízo. Esse escudo não é apelão não, pô, ele dura pouco. Quisera eu que ele fosse apelão. Que isso? Ah, meu filho. Agora. Ó, 1 milhão de dano com aquilo ali. Pra eu poder passar. Me fodo aqui. Ó, vou me foder aqui. Acho que aqui eu já vi, né? Ou não, não vi ainda não. Ah, cara. Pronto, acho que essa aqui é a parte final já. É isso mesmo.
A guillotine, its blade still wet with blood. The shield was newly crafted. Its metal shone brightly in the firelight. The crest I did not recognize.
Hidden amidst the many obscure artifacts in that museum, I discovered an ancient chronicle. This passage caught my eye. It was during these dark times, infested with the plague of the undead, that the Circle brought the Seraphan to existence. Trained to be devoutly loyal to the Circle and the perfect exterminators of the undead scourge, they were led to many victories by the righteous Paladin, Malik, protector of the Pillar of Conflict. They cleansed the vampires with fire and released their souls to more blessed realms. There is no wrath as terrible as that of the righteous. I'd read enough. At once, disgusted and intrigued, I placed the book back down in that museum. Odd. This armor resembled that of the ward and his minions, yet the steel seemed newly fashioned and untarnished by time. I recognize this crest from my youth. 'Tis the sigil of the mighty lion of Willendorf, blood-stained and rusted upon this battered shield.
A nobleman? Seeking wisdom? Death has taught you well.
Enough philosophy. I seek answers.
Answers indeed. I have them all if you have the questions. And what are the questions for these answers? King Atmar, the only hope to defeat the legions of the Nemesis. King Atmar, paralyzed by his princess's malaise. King Atmar, the useless. Pray, good sir, what are the questions?
A pox upon your tricks and babble, old man. Answer me this. Who is Malik, and how can I defeat him?
All in time, Sirrah. Yes, time. Unless you master it, it will master you. And now it's time for your answer. Malik, defender of the Nine, and last of the
Through this magic I can stop my enemies in their tracks. Frozen in time, they can do nothing to hinder their own doom. Sometimes I draw out their fate, for the added fear sweetens their blood.
Tinha caído aqui e voltou.
Iron Sword.
É pra passar igual um louco aqui. Deixa eu só ver aqui. Olha. Aqui eu não vou ver, não.
When in mist form, I am invulnerable to physical weapons, blade and claw. I can seep through locked doors and cracks
Lobo.
and move swiftly like a shadow, fleeing light.
Melhor magia do jogo. Habilidade, no cara. Ai. Vai, meu filho. Cadeira, né?
The heart of darkness.
Rica Fruz Gameplay. Esse jogo é uma sonoridade viciante. E aí, meu querido? Com certeza, cara. Um jogo antigo, porém maravilhoso. E nessa versão ainda aqui com legenda em português, melhor ainda. Não sei se você é novo aqui, mas seja bem-vindo aqui. Agora tem que correr. Correr com o formato de lobisomem aqui.
The Black Forest reigned here. Its kingdom rarely invaded by those that live
Tinha
in
que
the light.
aparecer do lado, né? Quando a pessoa é nova, né? Tipo, ah, essa pessoa entrou a primeira vez no chat.
Legend told of a time when Vorador defeated Malek of the Seraphan. If such a man did exist, then he could perhaps be the key to defeating the Ward.
Se é novo, se inscreve aqui no canal. Cara, se tem uma coisa que me deixa puto... É, a Twitch tem isso. Por isso que eu falo, cara, o YouTube ele tinha que imitar em muita coisa da Twitch, cara. Se a Twitch tem isso, por que o YouTube não implementa também, né, cara? Não deve ser uma coisa difícil de ser implementada, né? É muito engraçado essa névoa dele, né? Ele se transformando em névoa, assim. Pô, mas o YouTube é consolidado, pô. O YouTube, cara, eu acho que as lives do YouTube são antigas pra caralho, cara. Ó, pra você ter uma ideia, eu lembro que do meu primeiro canal que eu comecei a fazer live. Que ele tinha liberado a função lá. Opa, beleza. Cara, eu acho essas plantas aqui nojentas para um cacete, cara. Elas são muito nojentas. Elas são muito nojentas. Pra mim, essa aqui é a melhor parte do jogo. É a parte onde a gente pega as melhores armas. Puta que pariu. As melhores coisas do jogo a gente pega aqui. Calma aí. Eu apertei o botão errado, cara. Porra, apertei o botão errado. Cara, que eu lembre não, cara. Que eu lembre não. Pode até ter, mas... Cara, tinha aquele... Cara, antes do YouTube mesmo existir como plataforma de vídeo, o que tinha era... Ai, caralho, eu vou morrer. O que tinha era aquela Google Vídeos e tal, que é onde tinha aqueles malucos lá, o... PC Siqueira, essa galera toda era do YouTube, era do Google Vídeos, que era bem antes do YouTube. Eu sinceramente não sei exatamente que ano o YouTube... Ah, não, o YouTube é de 2003, lembrei. 2003, 2004. Que eu lembro da época do Pânico. Começou a pico... E o YouTube naquela época, ele não tinha vídeo, ele não tinha... Tipo, os vídeos eram muito de família, de viagem e tal, porque o intuito do YouTube era justamente esse. Era justamente esse. O cara... Puta que pariu. O cara que criou o YouTube era pra isso, pra botar vídeo de família, vídeo de viagem, vídeo de show.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us.
Eu também, pô. Yahoo, KD, Zap.
Your strength has increased, for our blood enhances.
Também sou dessa época, mano. Aqui, pra mim, eu considero a melhor parte do jogo. Pourquoi? Aqui tem todas as melhores coisas, melhores armas do jogo. Pra cá, pra cá, pra cá, pra cá. E as habilidades finais que ele pega. Finais é jeito de dizer, né, mas... Cara, agora eu lembrei. Na época também do YouTube, tinha aquele Dailymotion. Eu acho que o Dailymotion, ele é tão antigo quanto o YouTube. O Dailymotion, não sei nem se existe ainda. Mas ele é antigo para... Ele é muito antigo.
This spell allows me to use blood from my own body as a weapon. When struck, my enemy's blood would flow from their bodies to fill me with life. 'Tis a risk, yet the rewards are a temptation.
Pariu, cara, sem magia pra usar essa porra. Ai, na verdade, eu tava com magia e atirei errado. Agora tem que esperar. Calma aí, deixa eu ver se dá pra voltar e pegar o maluco lá. Ah, não dá. Esperar 1 hora pra merda carregar. É, porque a versão do PS1, puta que pariu, né? Load pra caralho, né? Muito load. E o God of War Ragnarok, tu gostou, cara? Como vendeu esse jogo, né, cara? Eu fico impressionado quanto ele vendeu. Pô, que merda que o Max Payne, o dublador do Max Payne morreu, né, cara? Os remakes vão sair e não vai ter a voz dele. Bora. Mas não abriu, não? Tem mais um ali. Capada? Como assim capada? Cara, eu também gosto do God of War, mas o pessoal queria ver o Kratos se fudendo direto, né? O pessoal fala, essas novas histórias do Kratos e tal. O povo quer ver sangue, né? Quer ver o bicho se fuder. Deixa o pobre Kratos descansar em paz, pô. Como eu adoro essa música. Nossa, hein? Puta, tomei sangue ruim. 2 vezes sangue ruim. Aí é de fuder, hein? Porra, na hora que eu ativei a parada. Irmão, se não fosse isso aqui eu estaria fudido no jogo. Esse domo aqui é o que me dá... Me dá uma vantagem absurda em cima dos bichos. São 3 ou 4 coisas pra pegar aqui nessa parte do jogo. Treco demorado.
This spell allows me to enslave my enemies, giving me control of their bodies. When I release my grip, their bodies will shrivel and die as I displace their souls and replace them with my own.
Ai. Puta, cara. Vê se é magia pra usar. Puta que pariu. Porra, cara, parece que vai ser bom. Parece que vai ser bom, mas eu tenho que ver mais vídeos. Eu nem tenho PS5 ainda. Tô mais duro que pau de tarada. Ah, jogo, que sacanagem, cara. Sacanagem. Vou ficar mó tempão agora aqui pra aparecer parada. Ah, vai ser no estilo do Nioh, então não vou querer jogar. Eu não curto os jogos nesse estilo. Se fosse no estilo Ghost of Tsushima, até vai. Que saco, hein? Agarrei aqui nessa parte. Acho que eu tenho um poder aqui pra usar. Tenho. Um poderzinho só. Vai, 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 vai. Ai, caralho. Nossa! Vergonha alheia total, né? Ai, ah, meu irmão. Pariu, cara. Porra, eu nem curto esse estilo assim de jogo. Aí pra mim nem me interessa muito. Pô, 350 o lançamento dos novos jogos, né? Aqui eu vou ter que esperar. Não, não vai dar pra esperar não. O bicho fica atacando essas paradas. Merda, né? Esperar mó tempão agora, pá. Saco. A vida de quem gosta de videogame. Cara, você viu? Foi aprovada a reforma tributária que 50 anos pra levar a coisa. 50 anos eu já vou ter morrido já. Vamos lá então, já dá pra ir. Merda, o cara matou o outro. Droga.
Slow time.
Ué, mas... Ele não pegou a parada ali que eu mandei pegar? Mais de 10 minutos. Desgrama.
The Heart of Darkness.
Que de merda é essa, cara? Porra! Não consigo acertar o cara. Ah, meu irmão. Puta que pariu, cara. As coisas que não dá. As coisas que não dá, definitivamente, bicho.
The Heart of Darkness.
Porra. Deixa eu ver. Porra. Sacanagem, hein?
Ravages flesh with teeth of metal and flame, leaving only scorched remains.
Please, help me, kind sir!
Strange that Vorador would choose a dwelling so perilous to him. The swamp could only offer a vampire hazard and pain.
Meu Deus. Fudeu, cara. Fudeu. Vai pra cá mesmo, cara.
The gauze of their clothing, yet beauty such as theirs delivered only death. For these were Vorador's pets, nothing more than beasts, slave to his will and the easy prey he provided. Vampires, all of them, held in thrall by one.
Vai travar e eu vou encerrar a live. Não travou.
Vorador's pantry, a vampire's feast. Like cattle awaiting slaughter, men and women dangled from the rusted hooks upon the dungeon walls. Blood and viscera frosted the dirt and stone. The abundance nearly overwhelmed me, for blood is the life. My enemies are quite vicious, and the Chaos Armor extracts from them a heavy price for their bloodlust. The blows Oh, to bathe in the blood of others. This spell is especially useful in the face of multiple combatants. Beware those with tainted blood.
Agora vai ser Deus da Paz, não vai ser mais Deus da Guerra.
The room I had entered had but one purpose: the torture and execution of human beings for the sadistic pleasure of its engineer. Blood was splattered on every surface, coating the spikes that jutted from the walls and filming the stone floor. The dread and agony of victims past still echoed through the lethal walls. A symphony of terror and agony filled the air. Then, from amidst the cacophony of screaming souls came the perverse laughter of the vampire himself.
Esse diálogo pra mim é um dos melhores do jogo. Ô piranha.
Stun. This The tapestries wove a tale of chaos ignited, an orgy of fire and pain. Undead beings with rotted skins caked with sulfur and ash beckoned at me through a burning abyss. Their tortured stares were a testimonial to the price of weakness. Their fate would not find me. Yet blood calls to blood.
É amanhã, acho que eu vou subir o vídeo amanhã. De manhã.
I found something worse than hell. A vision of what I was becoming.
It's not often I see one of our own, especially one as young and foolish as yourself. Nonetheless, drink. Drink deep and indulge your gift.
Gift? Vorador thought my curse a blessing. That we were gods. That mortals offered their blood as sacrifice so that we could enjoy our supernatural powers. And somewhere, deep inside my new self, I knew he was right. That mortal dreams were prayers. Prayers to us, begging us for power. I pondered this as the decadent old fool prattled on about his past. A boorish account of how he defeated Malek of the Sarafan and took his vengeance upon the Circle of Nine for supporting the Sarafan Holy War to exterminate us.
Call your dogs! They can feast on your corpses! After slaughtering 6 of the sheep, I defeated their pathetic little shepherd, Malak. Since then, our kind has not bothered with the cattle, except to feed. And I suggest you do the same. Meddling with the affairs of man can do us no good. Seraphan witch hunts are much too tedious to concern ourselves with. Am I understood, Cain? Good. Take this ring. If you ever need assistance, it will summon you. Despite your youthful arrogance, you amuse me, Cain. It would be such a pity to lose you to the abyss. Now be gone!
My visit with Voider only strengthened my resolve. His power uncontested by mortals, he had fallen to another enemy. Decadence has claimed itself many a great warrior.
Help me, kind sir!
A triad congregates at the roof of the world, Cain. A plot to twist the land, to shape the world. North is where your vengeance lies.
In my travels, I learned much about the legend of Janos Audron. Here in this quaint pastoral village of Ustenheim, that dark enemy was born. Janos preyed upon its peasants until he was finally hunted down and executed. The poor wretch was warped beyond recognition. To think it was once human. Such strange creatures that had been spawned by this dark magic. Things half insect and half mammal. Human torsos grafted onto abominations of the flesh. Sick as it
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. Your magic energy recovers more quickly, for our blood enhances. The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us.
The Pentalich of Antitoxin. Alas. If it could be said that a land descended into madness, 'twould be an accurate account of Dark Eden. A garden of horrors, seeded with thick perversion of nature's design. I knew that this Dark Eden I had trespassed upon would continue to grow until all of Nosgoth was consumed.
Ah, que bosta, né?
Magic seethed and shifted. I watched the dome of energy as it expanded, absorbing and recreating, consuming life and leaving behind only a twisted parody.
Victus!
I passed through the wall unharmed. It seemed the magic only preyed on things that were alive and pure. Or perhaps it simply decided that I was twisted enough.
E Rai Victus. É Vei Victus. Puta, fiquei muito preso aqui.
The Heart of Darkness.
Pra cá, pegar. Sai, bicho chato da bexiga, cara. Caramba, tem uns bichos aqui que são nojentos, mano.
The Heart of Darkness. A tower stood in the distance. From its apex spewed the vortex of energy that shaped the lands below.
Ai. Boa, eu tenho que fazer uma live do San Andreas, né, antes do ano acabar, né? Bosta!
The Heart of Darkness.
Tentar correr aqui com isso aqui.
The Sorcerer's Sanctuary, his laboratory. Inside was all manner of items arcane. Pickled bodies, dissected corpses, both man and beast, and metal construct that heaved arcs of energy into the air. I sensed more than one force being manipulated in this place. Strange. Rarely did a sorcerer condescend to work with others.
Personagem gordo aqui é o pior, cara.
The Heart of Darkness.
E essa live de hoje eu comecei muito tarde também. Caralho, cara, eu tava atolando ali, por isso que eu não tava passando. As gordas aqui. Deixa eu ver quantos corações eu tô. 24. Tá 24 assim há um bom tempo já.
Help me, help me, kind sir.
Ah, meu irmão, que sacanagem. Eu querendo me purificar ali, os bichos me... GTA o quê?
The Heart of Darkness.
GTA se trouxer direto enjoa, pô. Putz, cara.
The Heart of Darkness. How convenient. This armor, wrought with the blood of noblemen, drains the blood from my enemies for me, leaving me to focus on the slaughter at hand.
Essa armadura aqui, ela é boa, pô. tá vendo? Aí é foda, maluco. Não, não vou usar isso não. Puta, matou todo mundo aqui na área. A parada estraçalha tudo que tiver na frente, meu irmão. Isso que eu fiz.
Worthy of the necromancer himself. This allows me to dissect a creature's soul from its vessel of flesh. For these poor wretches, only oblivion awaits. Chaos armor. Ah, not one, but three. Dejul the Energist, Bane the Druid, and Anacroth the Alchemist. How considerate of them to hasten my search.
So the Scourge of the Circle has arrived.
Fear him not, Bane. He is but a whelp. His soul is ours for the taking.
Don't be ridiculous, Malik. To our aid.
Fools! Damn you, Alchemist. I had not come this far only to have my quarry escape.
Vengeance. Vengeance for my eternity of suffering.
Whelp! As if you knew what eternity was. Grovel before your true master.
Never. I'll hack you from crotch to gizzard and feed what's left to your brides.
As Vorador clashed against Malik, I gave pursuit to the fleeing wizards, Dejul and Bane. I danced their dance. When the time came, they would dance upon my sword.
His magic is weak! He is an affront to nature itself! It is our duty to purify him!
Burn, wretched vampire! Burn!
darkness. The antler headdress had broken in the fight, but power still resided in its ivory form. The cloak was made from an alloy akin to lead, heavy and malleable, woven into fine links. The energy she controlled was stored in this garment. I found Malek's helmet amongst the scattered remnants of his armor, whole and intact. Volador had finally laid his old adversary to rest. The helmet of Malek I placed before the Pillar of Conflict. The Pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored. The act had taken on the feel of ritual. Isn't it strange how we must bribe our gods to stay? At the foot of the energy pillar, I set the cloak of Dejul. The Pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored. The antler headdress of the Druid Bane I lay before the nature pillar. The Pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored. The Pillar of...
You must seek Azimuth the Planar at the heart of Avernus. 3 instruments await you to aid you in your quest. But first, you must rise, and you must fall, and find your salvation in between.
Avernus consumed itself before my eyes.
José, tá chegando a hora da mudança aqui, dia 28 é o dia.
Perhaps there was a way inside from above the chaos that reigned there. The gate of Avernus opened slowly before me.
Porra, vou nada. Vai aqui pra Copa mesmo.
Who was I to reject such an invitation?
Apartamento grande pra caralho, maior exagero de apartamento. Maior do que o que eu morei, o que eu morei lá na Barra.
The city was paved in blood and flesh. Yet what would have appalled me in life only tempted me in death. Once I would have felt horror. Now only hunger remained. Avernus lay in ruins before me. Whatever hand slaughtered its people ravaged the city as well. The beast paused for a moment, drooling in anticipation of the fine meal he saw before him. To his disappointment, he would not find me such easy prey.
Próximo save point eu encerro o jogo. Porra. As cocotas aqui tá foda. Caralho, meu irmão, não era pra cá não. Vai pra cá. Ai, meu irmão.
The Heart of Darkness.
What? Cala.
I felt its eyes upon me, eager, hungry, as if it longed to rip my heart out and eat it before me as I died. I laughed as the onslaught began. Perhaps when it was over, it would be the other way around.
Ufa, acabou. Fui-me. Agora eu vou encerrar.